Hello one and all, this is Wolfstar Gaming. It's Anton Savetin, and welcome back to more Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we went back into Mementos to follow up on a lead of a new target, who wound up being a bully of a bully. And in the course of traversing the Mementos, the series' most notorious enemy was chasing me. It was known as the Reaper. And you know, I honestly didn't think he would show up that quickly. And you know, some of my reactions to getting chased by the Reaper, I mean, sometimes I crack myself up. I guess it just goes to show that I'm just easily amused of myself. But yeah. So just right before my recording session, I was deciding what to do, and I decided that I'm gonna study. I know there's the option to read, but we also have the moments in the subway where we can read, so I'll hold off on that for now.
Now listen up.
Study. There we go. Knowledge. Oh. Did I get a... Oh, did...
All right.
Yes, I did. My knowledge has increased from oblivious to learned. Or learned. I believe that's right. Learned. Not learned.
Well then.
Alright. Got my knowledge bumped up a little bit.
It looks like you're attending school seriously.
Hi, Makoto. We actually haven't officially met. I mean, it's like, I'm the new guy, you know, the transfer student, and we have not actually met you yet.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
Yep, we're pretty close.
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
Close enough. Yeah. Close enough to where we click enough, I guess. We are in the same class, yes. Yeah. Go with that.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning.
I mean, she's a sharp one. I mean, she's the student, what is it, student council president, right? So, and she just has an air about her that's very, you know, that she's very bright and sharp. So, yeah, she would be a worthy ally in that regard.
I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it?
She was a victim, yes. But, you know, without knowing the specifics, yeah, there's more than meets the eye with that. Yeah.
Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
That was a little abrupt. Okay. Goodbye, Makoto.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, picking up from last time, the end of the... I've never really known how to pronounce this name. Heian? I think that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not entirely sure. The end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in the tale of the Heike? It was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. That sounds a little like us, doesn't it? By the way, sympathizing with the loser of the week is called a magistrate's patronage. Huh. I did not know that. The term came from Minamoto no Yoshitsune's position. And it also became a way of referring to him as well. Really? Alright, Shinzo-kun. Yes?
Do you know the answer?
So that's Yoshitsune, okay. You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? Ooh, boy. Oh, yeah, he just said it. He just said it. Kamakura? I could make a Danganronpa reference here. Anyway, the Heian period, because he just said it, that's the period that he was active in.
This is it.
Correct.
That's right. And he claps. He supported his brother, Yoritomo, during the Heian period. But despite his contributions in defeating the Taira? Not entirely sure how that's pronounced either. He was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. Really? However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsune became more popular as a tragic hero. Oh, okay. So, kind of like Darth Vader then. It's like I mean, if you look at like the Star Wars movies or watch them in chronological order, Darth Vader comes across as more of a tragic hero than a villain.
No way.
Wow, really? Shinzo-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going.
Wow, you must really be smart to be able to answer a question like that. Not really, I was just answering his question with what he already gave us as the answer. Alright, point out. More knowledge. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one. Right, yeah, rooting for the underdog. It's like there's a lot of movies that utilize the story of the underdog. It's like so many movies utilize that kind of story. You know, the Bad News Bears, the Mighty Ducks, and it tends to be with sports movies too. So, and I tend to really like those stories. can understand that. It's like, if I don't root for them, then who will? Exactly, yes. It's like someone has to root for the underdog. Even if nobody else does. What the? I wish I knew what the Japanese says on the blackboard here. What's this character?
I can feel it.
Oh, huh. Interesting. Going to third eye here, and you can actually see the pollen in the air. That is actually a nice detail. That's actually pretty cool. Huh. Oh, whoa. Turn the other way here. Oh, wow. Look at that. Huh. Wow. That's a lot of pollen. So yeah, the pollen is really bad. Oh. An's in the underground mall. Huh. So I can also find her here. That's good to know. Oh, I haven't actually been in here. Wristband enhancing fire attacks. Really? Fire boost, ice boost, wind boost. Ah. These would be actually very useful. Huh. I mean, why not? I mean, they're expensive. So I wouldn't want to get them all at once. So yeah, let's get... Which one do I want? Let's get this for Ryuji. Part-time job magazines. There was one... Yeah, develop proficiency. Boy, there's a lot of ways that you can develop your proficiency. I mean, let's see if I can get it. Oh, part-time job at the beef ball shop, huh? Oh, at the beef ball shop. Seems tough, but you might improve your proficiency. What do you want to do? Gonna apply? Will it let me apply this time? Yeah, we can go to Shibuya at night now. Yeah, I had to wait until I could actually go out at night to take this job. Okay, let's call them right now. Hello, this is Ore no Beko on Central Street. How many people are you ordering for? Oh, you're calling about the job opening. This is great timing. We're in need of some extra hands. I'd take just about anyone at this point. You don't mind working at night, do you? Stop by anytime you're free to work. I'll be waiting. We're right by the entrance to Central Street. Right by the entrance to Central Street. Okay. Hope to see you soon. That settles it. You better work hard, okay? Alright. I seriously wish that was like... It's so easy to get jobs in the Persona games. I wish that was the case in real life. Did I hear someone sneeze? Oh, hey, it's that rocker guy again. Famous teacher caught sexually harassing students. It's hard to trust adults in this world. That's why I poured my soul into this song to help restore our hope. I give you Breaking School. Breaking School, okay. Okay, let's see here. Breaking, class schedules, breaking, time to go home. Be firm, be strong, don't lose resolve. What? Who the hell hid my slippers? I'll fill your desk with fried dough. Thanks, baby. Could you feel the passion of my soul? I know what? Yeah, that was kind of funny. Yeah, sure, I felt it. Yeah, I rock. Don't be late for school, got it. I kind of like this guy. I kind of want to hang out with him and, like, get a confidant. Oh, right here. Right here, People Shop. Okay. Just wanted to find out exactly where it is. But for the time being, I want to go into the underground mall to do my flower arrangement for the day. Up my kindness so I can hang out with On.
What do you want to do?
I want to work here. Yes, I'll work. That apron's that apron's really starting to look good on you. Thank you, I think.
Here.
Well, here's your pay for today. Thank you.
You did great.
Good work, Kaito-kun. Come back again when you have the time. I will.
How are you feeling?
Thank you. Nice job. You worked pretty hard today. Still, I bet this job making gifts has boosted your kindness. Which I really greatly need too. Oh, consider it.
All
There we
right.
go. Your kindness has Why am I speaking in Morgana's voice? Kindness has increased to inoffensive to considerate.
Want to head back?
All right, let's go home.
Ah, you're back.
All right, I have 2 more IMs. Okay. Exam soon and PR report. It's Yuki. I have a report as your strategic image management representative. What do you got for me, Yuki? I just thought of a new way to help you out. I really want to tell you about it. Do you have time today? It's maybe a good opportunity to strengthen my bond with Mishima. So what are your thoughts? You want to meet up with Mishima? Can I hang out with him at night? I mean, it is an automatic confidant. I mean, I could do that. And I do want to learn more about him. Decide later. Let's see what Ryuji has to say. Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you want to do it together? I'm in serious trouble. Oh, I can study with Ryuji. So what's it gonna be? Do you want to study with Ryuji? Ooh, okay. So I can hang out with Ryuji or I can hang out with Yuki. Can't hang out with Soji though. So yeah, let's hang out with Yuki. Yeah, go see him. Okay, let's meet up in Shibuya. I'll give you the details in person. All right.
Now that you mention it.
Oh, I forgot to mention. But we're meeting up with some fangirls today. Fangirls? And I'm surprised at that, of course. All thieves are supposed to have some special ladies, right? Yuki, who do you think I am? I've never heard that before. Great idea, or I'm already taken. Oh my lord. I mean, I haven't hung out with any girls yet, so that's not exactly true. In my heart, though, I'm already taken by that redhead. What was her name again? I can't remember. I'm into advance to get the, affection points. It would be a great idea that I would want to choose. So yeah, great idea. There we go. Yeah, you've got to steal a girl's heart if you want to be called a phantom thief. Let's do this.
Actually,
Basically, I met some cool girls on the fan site, and we thought it'd be fun to do an in-person meetup. This is coming from the internet, Yuuki. Can you really trust what anyone says on the internet? Seriously. Oh, that reminds me. They think we're just part of the fandom. I made up this whole story about how we stumbled onto the fan site one day. So let's stick to that. Okay. Don't spill the beans, okay? Let's tell them we're part of the fandom. I actually am worried about this. We're part of the fandom? I actually got an affection point from that one. I wasn't entirely sure which one would give me an affection point. That's what users of the fan site call themselves. It's really caught on as the forum's gotten more popular. Either way, you should be excited about this. Mingling with your loyal supporters is a noble cause indeed. Plus, remember how I said I'd help publicize the Phantom Thieves? This is just the beginning. It's like, we really shouldn't be doing that, though. Though, to be honest, I've never actually met someone from online in person. I mean, it can be nerve-wracking for sure, because you don't know what kind of person you're gonna wind up meeting, you know? I mean, the person could wind up being, like an old, a much older guy who's like stalking younger people, like teenagers. And, it could also be, someone who's in trouble with the law, kind of like me, Kaito. Or it could be a cop. That's another thing. It could be a cop posing as someone else, being undercover. I wonder if I'll be able to do it right. I did lots of research, though. I know all about footing the bill and buying desserts for the girl. Apparently, if things go well, you might even take her home. Oh, why are you stuttering? What's wrong? It's way past our meeting time. I mean, they probably, flaked out on us. Hello? It's Mishi, it's the guy you met on the fan site. About our meetup.
huh?
You're still at home? And what about your friend? Oh, yeah. No, we'll be waiting here. Wait, was that a train announcement? I could swear I just heard someone say Shibuya over a loudspeaker. Are you close by? Huh? Oh no! I'm not calling you a liar!
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Maybe next time. So, both of them apparently got sick? They're just gonna stay home. Yeah. They flaked out on us. Which is probably for the best. It seemed like they were really into the idea on the forum. Oh, well, my bad. I was so busy with all the new forum posts, I didn't have time to really vet them too much. Vet them? What do you mean by vet them? I don't know what he means. Not your fault. Don't overwork yourself. I can't trust anyone anymore. Don't overwork yourself.
No.
Don't worry, I'm not. This was just a learning experience.
All right.
But all this aside, I have some really good info ready for you guys. I won't let you down. I'll prove just how useful I can be to the Phantom Thieves. Mishima seems extra motivated. Alright. Rank 3. Mishima's Enthusiasm. It increases EXP earned from battle. Okay. That's nice.
All right.
Alright. It wasn't supposed to turn out like this, though. I bet those girls would never have flaked on me if they knew I'm friends with the real-life Phantom Thieves. Being a guardian of justice isn't so easy, huh? I mean, it's a tough position to be in, for sure.
Let's go home.
Well, let's head home. Oh, hello? Oh, Shinzo? Sorry for dragging you out for no reason. No, it's okay. It's like, what matters is that we spent some quality time together. People typically use an alias online, so a lot of them don't hold back when they comment. Very true. That's very, very true. I thought it was gonna be a great opportunity to hear their opinions on the Phantom Thieves. It's always better to hear that kind of stuff in person, right? I mean, it is better to hear that kind of stuff in person, yes. Sure, yeah, of course. There we go. Right? I knew you'd feel the same way. Man, we could have met some really hot gotten some really valuable information. You just want to meet some hot girls, don't you, Yuuki? Get your mind off of other things, more than likely. Alright, I'll get back to modding. Trust me, everything's gonna turn out awesome. See ya. Goodbye, Yuuki. Have a good night. Alright. Oh, it's raining. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week? The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. I can't believe this school is messing with our schedules like this. Yeah, another assembly. What is this assembly about? I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Seems pretty rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week, huh? Sounds rough for all of you. Wonder what's going on.
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, let the first day of exams begin. Okay, exams. What historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? Now we just learned this. Minamoto no Yoshitsune.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. Let's see, an essay question? This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provide the reason why Minamoto no Yoshitsune is viewed as a hero. Yoshitsune has a brother, right? I think his name was... Said it was... Yeah, Yoritomo, that was it. Minamoto no Yoritomo. Yeah, that's the one. Yoshitsune worked under Yoritomo. He did a lot for his brother. But they ended up coming into conflict, and in the end, when they had to oppose each other, Yoshitsune came out on top. He won. No, I don't think so. I think you better reconsider this. The idea is to explain why he's viewed as a hero. I'm trying to remember now, and I'm forgetting on an important detail. Was it Yoritomo one? Okay, that's it. Yeah, Yoshitsune committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. That was it. But even though he lost, Yoshitsune is the one who went down in history as a hero. That's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with... That's right, it was about the favoring the underdog. That was what I was forgetting. That was the key point. And sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up to powerful oppressors, and Yoshitsune did that to his brother. So the reason Yoshitsune is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful Yoritomo.
Yep.
You finished in time. Alright,
Ahem.
time is up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desks. Exams work a little differently in this. Like
Let's get started.
just one question and then an essay per day, it seems. Mr. Hiruta and Mr. Suave, yes. Today is the second day of exams, so you may begin. Oh yes, this. Which brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Oh, what was it? Because I remember this graph, and it like messed with my depth perception, because it was, he had asked which line is like bigger or smaller. Oh, that's right, hallucination, because it messes with your, like, I mean, I say it messed with my depth perception because I have bad depth perception. But yeah, it has to do with illusions. Yeah. Hallucination.
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Right? No? Why doesn't that fit? Well then. I think I was thinking about that wrong. Dang it. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Was this a question we got? I don't remember this. Map of the world?
That doesn't look like it'll work.
Yeah, I did. That one did not ring a bell at all.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Oh, the hottie for a teacher. Does everyone have a test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malefactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. Oh, yeah, it was, Juliet, Compendium of Laws. It's definitely not those two. It had to do something about the devil. I don't think it's Digital Devil Story. I think it's the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. What character archetype refers to a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with ulterior motives? Yes, this was the femme fatale. Yes.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. School-wide assembly at this time of year? Really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Flashcards, oh boy. Are flashcards still used? Kamoshida is just one of many things wrong with this school. One of them, yes. And there was a major one. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone. I mean, lingering effect. Unfortunately.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore.
The principal would, of course, have to hold some kind of an assembly to talk about what happened with Kamoshida. I mean, he was a teacher after all, who, sexually abused and, beat his students. Like, this would have to be talked about.
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist.
A therapist?
The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
Oh, great. The girls are all fawning over him.
It's nice to meet you all.
Okay, I can see why the girls are fawning over him. He has a baby face. He has a little bit of, facial hair. Just a tiny bit. But yeah, extremely baby-faced.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Oh my god.
My name is... Huh?
The microphone cut out? Takuto Maruki. Takuto Maruki. Okay.
Thank you for welcoming me to your school.
Oh!
No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested.
It's that would smart a little bit.
You can even call me Doc if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Why would you bring up money problems? What?
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo.
This music, this music sounds a little, sexy. And I don't know how I feel about that, given that we just met a school doctor. Why do I get the feeling that he is gonna have some sort of hidden side to him, that's possibly comes out with a personality change, possibly. It's worth thinking about.
You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
I mean, after everything with Kamoshida, at this point, yes.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
I mean, that is a fair assumption.
And Dr. what's his name?
It's Maruki.
Maruki.
I am on now.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage?
I mean, it may have seemed that way. Yeah. I mean, we just met him. We don't really know him yet.
You really think he'll do us any good?
I will have to see.
Ryuji.
Oh, hi.
Hey there.
Hi.
Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
Yes.
How do you know our names?
I mean, he would make a point to know all the students, wouldn't he?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here.
Okay, just certain students. And of course, we would be three of them. I wonder if Yuki would also be one of them.
Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida.
Right, yes. Yuki would definitely be in that mix.
It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here.
I mean, it is what it is. Not really, it was. Do you think I'd end up in a castle? Yeah, let's not say that. That would just confuse the hell out of him. Let's play it cool. Not really.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Yeah, I'm tough. To a certain degree.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Counseling. like taking like an assessment of our mental health? Is that it?
Nope, not at all. Huh? How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected.
Just a touch more?
Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Free food, okay.
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
We're not little kids, or tell me more of these snacks. I mean, he is kind of treating us like little kids by like kind of trying to bribe us with, you know, food, snacks. But yeah, we're not little kids, man.
You're right. To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida.
Okay.
It's in the school's interests, for its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot.
It is. I mean, we have only just met you. So it's like, let's... How about like a group therapy session? I feel like that could work out really well. Instead of just one-on-one.
Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know! If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity.
And would improving my mental acuity benefit me in the metaverse?
Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates.
Or maybe those, I should say.
How's that sound?
I mean, An and Ryuji aren't sure, but, you know, when it comes down to brass tacks, he gives a fair presentation of what his goals are at the school, and to achieve those goals in the best outcome. And I mean, like I said, I think a group therapy session would be the right way to go about this. Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid our Phantom Thieves activities too. That's what I was just thinking.
There's also snacks.
Enough with the snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks.
Okay, I am both An and Ryuji in this scene.
So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat, or I'm going to do it. I mean, there is no harm in a little chat. I mean, we're having a chat right now. So yeah, it's like, yeah. No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Then I guess it's a deal.
Yeah.
I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Okay. I mean, he comes across as, you know, very, personable. very nice, well-mannered. And he seems genuine. But what's under that, layer of his face value,
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration.
You're welcome. Someone has to.
Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
Okay. I've made a deal with Maruki. And here we go again.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists.
Yeah. That's fair.
One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating.
I mean, with what she throws at us here in these flash forwards, so far she is talking about what we've just previously talked about. So with Maruki, so he must be one of those outside influences that is helping us.
There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know?
Yes, Maruki.
Give me a name.
And
thou,
new confidant.
thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
Which one are you gonna be?
With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Counselor Persona? That's a new one. Le Consultant. Alright. This is an arcana that was never in the previous games.
All right.
Counselor. Alright.
What's the holdup, dude?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
I may have spoken a little too soon about Dr. Maruki. So it's he has to join us at some point in aiding us in our mental acuity, as he put it. All right, settle down. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. Oh, okay. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today, in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. Only through until November? Not the whole year? For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not to see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. Like me on and on. I mean, Ryuji's not part of this class, so... Oh, and Yuki. Yuki's part of this class, too. So probably the three of them. The school's decided. Visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for these individuals. Your timing is impeccable, Ryuji. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? Oh, what? The counseling? Kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I mean, it may kinda sound that way, but it's for our... It's for our best interests. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the idea, you know? I mean, we don't have much of a choice. I mean, especially since we were directly involved with Kamoshida. So it's like, if we try and skip out of this, you know, that would, of course, look bad for one, and two, we could wind up getting in trouble if we don't take the counseling. I could totally see that happening. Well, let's just do it, Ryuji. Yeah. Probably better not to draw attention to ourselves anyway. I think I'm gonna try going today. So soon on, okay. Counseling, eh? Lady Ann's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Yeah. It's like... The school has provided this for us.
Yes.
And, you know, we have to do this if we want to, you know, be, as, you know, Sojiro has been putting it to us, as model students. It's like we have to, you know, play our part as students and just go day by day without causing trouble. Anna's a little apprehensive about this, isn't she?
Welcome.
Oh, are you here for a counseling session? Yeah, is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack? Does he always have snacks?
Well, shall we begin?
His voice clip basically said his dialogue here. Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense. But don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way, if you wanted. He also comes across as just a little bumbling. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to this super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. An has gone through a lot. I mean, out of every student here, she has been directly involved with Kamoshida from a student-teacher relationship way that shouldn't have happened. You know, you shouldn't be having personal relationships with with a teacher or a student, you know? Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him. For Shiho. And? At first I thought Kamoshida ought to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through. But...
Right.
Later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you're quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. And she is a little compulsive, though. So, it's hard to say at this early in the game of how I view on. It's like she's compulsive. Wise and level-headed? So far, I haven't really seen that. Not really. It's like I'd be able to give more of an analysis of her character, you know, later in the game. Like, much later. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... nope. In fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. What? I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. Well, as they say, girls mature faster than boys do. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. That's fair. That's very fair. I see. So what's on your mind now?
Let me think.
Right now? I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. Same. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yes, and that's how she should take things going forward. Yeah, that sounds about right. There we go, yeah. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
I definitely agree with you there. Yes. But it's impossible to wipe every tragedy from history. Yes, so true.
Yeah.
If only, right? Oh, there's a smile. There's a genuine smile. Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Huh, good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Will do. See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right, Kaito? It's gonna suck. It's not gonna suck. How'd it go? Well, it honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you'd think. Sure seems like it. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass time in the area until you're done. Yuki, this one's super special. It's not even anywhere on the forum yet. Anyway, you remember that bully Daisuke Takanashi whose heart you changed earlier? Yes. Well, it turns out there was someone pulling the strings the whole time. Yes, we know that, Yuki. It seems like Takanashi didn't have a choice but to listen to what this guy told him to do. He may have felt that way, but he took the whole matter in a completely the wrong way. But ordering someone to bully other people is a pretty crappy thing to do, isn't it? Yes, very much so. I mean, you know, I was bullied as a kid just a tiny bit, but from the couple of times that I was bullied, you know, it wasn't as bad as it could have possibly gotten later. I mean, I had, you know, I had a 4th grade teacher who cared about her students. And it was kind of in 4th grade that I was bullied a little bit, but yeah, my teacher at the time, a really sweet, nice lady, and aside from my teacher, you know, I also have like a mama bear of a mom. So, and she's, you know, very protective of me. Always has been, but anyway, bullying is bad. Fortunately, fortunately for me, it wasn't super serious. Then again, you know, I'm of an older generation, so bullying was different back then. So it's not as bad as it is now. Let's see, that's horrible, it's clever, or not really. Yeah, it's horrible. Right? It's totally unacceptable. This person has to be somewhere in our school, right? Should go take a look around. Okay. So that's another thing that we can do. In the meantime, I'll secretly do a little more research too. If we want to go after this target, we'll need a name. Yes. Let's go investigate the school. All right. One who bullies bullies. Oh. God, we're getting a lot of story here.
How are you?
It's the redhead that has taken my heart. Yoshizawa, that's her family name. I almost said given name. God, I was trying to remember her name earlier. Ah, hello. Are you here for a session as well? Yes, I am, but are you as well?
Yes.
That's right. Really? Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've actually been seeing him for a while, before he ever came to Shujin. Oh? I didn't know you two were acquainted. Acquainted, yes. We don't know each other all that well. Don't go overselling me too hard, though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me. Bye, love of my life.
All right then.
It's like red heads are like my Achilles heel. So, and you know, granted, I am part Scots-Irish, so I do have some of that red hair gene. It's like I have a beard, and the underside of it is like, especially when it's like longer, you can see that there's dark red. Oh, I don't think I read that.
Welcome.
Whatever. Thank you for coming. Let's see. We made a deal. Well, I'll try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in, Shinzo-kun. With full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. So much for my privacy. I mean, it is in the past, yes. I mean, I'm doing okay now. But you weren't before, I take it. Try not to push yourself too hard, okay?
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. That's putting an interesting twist on, you know, my internal world being, you know, the real world here. No, wait, the external world being the real world here, and the internal world being the, like, metaverse. So, interesting way to look at that. I should note. Oh, you could also look at that from a persona standpoint, considering that with the persona protagonists, that they can hold many personas, unlike their party members. I should note, that's really truly impressive. Even most adults can't reliably manage that. Huh? Like, what? How to put it? You know how everyone has an internal reality? Some conception of themselves they're striving for? Yeah.
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student, or wanting to be loved and relied on. That kind of thing. But that idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people up into dark places. But you're standing up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Well, thank you. Well, then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to here from a guy you just met, huh? I mean, you know, taken from, like, face value, he seems very perceptive. Kind of creeping me out here. It sounds right, though. Yeah, it sounds right. And that got me affection points. Not even deflecting self-deprecation. You really are strong, Shinzo-kun.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow, the conversation just took on a life of its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. You mind? What is it? I'm actually doing certain research along with my duties as a counselor. What kind of research? It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What they think, how they feel. Metaphorical hearts, huh? It's like everything that is said, like, you know, metaphorical hearts, the internal and the external, those specific things always tie into the, you know, what's going on with the main character and the his, as he puts it, his internal world and external world. So it's everything's all tied together.
How about it?
If I get far enough with it, I think it'll be able to help a lot of people. So? So what? I'll need more details. I mean, I would need more details, yes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, man. I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. You want my help? All you'd have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas or realizations on your end. Please, anytime's good for me. I can work around your schedule. Alright. And, I've got a lot of snacks, too. He really likes to peddle those snacks. You can have them. They're yours. Better make it worth it. Oh, okay. I knew it. Really? Yes! You're a lifesaver!
Well...
Oh, let's see. I know. Maybe I could teach you some tips for mental training? I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regimen for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you could draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. Alright. Feel like my bond with Maruki is growing deeper. Wow, already a second rank up with him. And we're just getting to know him. Just met him, really. Huh. Are you gonna be one of those really fast personas? Well, I guess he'd have to be if he's only gonna be sticking around until November. Detox X. When Joker is inflicted with an ailment, he may recover immediately. Interesting. That's an interesting skill, huh?
Alright.
Alright. Detox X.
I know.
Oh, right. Would it be okay if we traded contact information? We could do that, yes. I'll contact you when I've got the time. Or when I need some input from you. That should do it.
Now,
I'd better do my part to repay you. Let's talk about the mental training and presence. Let's see. First off, thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
all right.
Oh! My max SP has increased by 5. Oh. That's nice. Okay. So hanging out with him, I can also increase my max SP. Oh. Then I definitely want to hang out with them. Ooh. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Non-static gum. Non-static? Gum. Okay. I've never really been one for gum. Thank you for your help today. I'll see you around at school.
Man.
You really spent a long time talking to Maruki. Well, look how late it is. Well, if you think the sessions are worthwhile, you should try going again
Good
sometime.
night.
But we should definitely get some... That yawning meow was adorable. Oh my god. But we should definitely get some sleep for now. Tomorrow's your last day of exams, right? Oh, yes. Yeah, we have one more day. Okay, but I think I'm actually gonna stop it here, though. So we'll leave the rest of exams for next time, and I'll try and make a decision between now and next time of what I want to do exactly, because we were given a couple of things, you know, a new target, hanging out with Dr. Maruki. So yeah, I have some stuff to think about here. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and thank you for watching as well. And if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, like, favorite, and subscribe to become part of the pack. And don't forget to claw that bell icon so you know when a new video comes out. And as always, everyone, I hope you all have a wonderful day or night, wherever you may be.